Hey everyone, how you doing? IntoWeapons back again with you. Wanted to do a review on a backpack that I picked up online from tinywind.com, which was a pretty neat little online retailer. I was able to get a fantastic deal on this bag, and which is one of the reasons I purchased it from that retailer, and I just kind of wanted to do a quick review of it because it's a really nice bag here. Reason I purchased this bag or wanted to get a bag like this was because I needed something for the back of my car to be able to throw a bunch of stuff in there in an emergency type situation, everyday kind of carry for the vehicle. So that's kind of why I intended this particular bag for. Didn't want to spend a ton of money on it, didn't want a bunch of bells and whistles and moldy attachments and all that stuff. It's not an assault backpack for me in this circumstance. This is really just kind of an everyday carry type of backpack, and it has 3 major compartments, a couple mesh things on the sides, and again a real nice backpack for the price. And I'll go through some of the information here and give you an overview of this particular backpack. So like I said, it came from tinywind.com, which was the online retailer where I found the best price for it. They have provided me an actual discount code after I contacted them and said I really like the bag. Link down below to this particular bag will be in the description of the video, as well as the coupon code, which is IntoWeapons10 for 10% off. So really cool for them to be able to do that. It was $49.99 and free shipping, so ultimately it's a great price already for this bag. So with that 10% off, you get a little bit better of a deal. So thanks to them for providing that. But some information on this, guys, like I said, it's the Rogisi, R-O-G-I-S-I 600D. It's listed as the outdoor sports, hiking, camping, mole backpack in tan, obviously, as you can see here. Ran about $50 with free shipping, and you got that discount code I mentioned. It is made from 600D nylon material, which is a real nice material, and most of these backpacks are generally made out of that type of material. But I also noticed, and the 600D nylon is very good for weather resistance. I don't believe it's weatherproof, but it does keep a lot of that stuff out. But also on the inside we have a real nice weather resistant liner as well, and I don't again think it's waterproof, but it's definitely adding a liner of weather resistance to it and water resistance. So very good at that particular thing as far as weatherproofing and keeping the elements out of the bag. That 600D nylon material always works very well. The size for the bag, because I know a lot of people ask me, I don't know, some of my previous reviews, I didn't provide a lot of in-depth information on the size of it, but for this particular bag, and I'm going to do it in inches, it did list it on their website in centimeters, which here in America we're not really trained for that kind of stuff. So the main pocket here, which is this big one, the major one, or the main one, is 14 inches wide by 21.5 inches high by 7 inches tall, or I guess T, I don't know what the heck that means, but very large size, as you can see here, major compartment. I would say it's probably close to my 35-liter bag that I purchased and did a previous review on, so very decently sized and very well built in here as well. Like I said, you have the inside liner, the outside liner, and a couple other features we'll go over, but we also have another pocket here which isn't enclosed or able to zip or velcro or anything like that, but real nice pocket there to be able to put some paperwork, things of that nature if you need to. The front bag here, which is the second portion here, which is the zip open one, as you can see, you can reach down in there, and I actually have the tags here for this guy, and I'll show you a picture of that right there. There's that UPC 15101 from Rogisi. And there you go. It's in Chinese, because I did purchase it from tinywind.com, and that's where it came from. And they were cool enough even actually to send me a cool patch for this, which does go onto the front of this backpack for a patch there, and you can obviously put any patch you want on there, but they were cool enough to send that along. That was pretty cool of them. But the middle pocket here is 9.5 inches wide by 10 inches high by 2 inches, again I think tall. But again, pretty decently sized pocket there. You can fit a lot of the EDC stuff in there that you need to get to quickly. And then the bottom pouch is going to be 12 inches wide by 5.5 inches high. And this one, it has a kind of an unusual half moon type shape here. So we'll go and open that up and show you the inside. And again, that's a nice one because it actually kind of, when you got it sitting here, you can kind of put heavier stuff in here towards the bottom and slide it under the main pocket, which is kind of nice. So, in my circumstance, maybe some ammunition boxes and stuff like that. Keep that really heavy weight to the bottom and underneath everything, so you're not going to be crushing whatever's in your major pocket. So that's kind of a neat little feature of this pocket, which I like, which, a lot of other backpacks, it's just the front. It doesn't go to the inside and underneath. So pretty decently sized pocket there. Again, has that weather liner material on the inside. This front pocket does not, but it does have a special coating on there. I can kind of feel that. Feels like it might seal that outer layer of nylon up, where I don't think you're going to get any type of leakage or water running through that at all. So very well built in that circumstance. The belt size is 49 by 1.5 inches. And I think that's what they're referring to here. And then the shoulder belt width is a 2.7 inches, and you can see it has a real nice padding, mesh padding on the inside, which a lot of these backpacks do to kind of relieve that strain on your shoulders and kind of give you a little bit more of a padded feel. And you also notice along the back part where it hits your back or rides on your back, there also is a padded mesh one here. And the mesh itself is for breathability, so if you're sweating or something like that, this isn't going to soak all that up and become disgusting. It does allow it to wick through and breathe, and you really won't have to worry so much about this turning into a messy mush pit of sweat. So those two things in conjunction really make it a comfortable backpack. And the total weight for this thing is 1.9 pounds, so a little under 2 pounds. So pretty light. Obviously, it's a backpack. They're right around that weight for pretty much all these size ones. So some of the other features of this is the zipper safety, which I really like on this backpack. It's some of the things I hate about other backpacks is you got contents in here, especially with this one where it's going to be kind of carrying some everyday gear, maybe some extra jackets, clothes, things like that. You get your a piece of something stuck up in there, and you're zipping, and it gets stuck on that fabric or that string or whatever the heck it is. This kind of has a zipper protector on the inside, which kind of eliminates that from happening as much. So as you're zipping it, you'll notice that this protector on the inside here is kind of following along and pushing stuff back down into the bag, which is really, really nice. So that's kind of a neat little feature that they added on here, which I like. The other thing that they have is an outer zipper flap for the elements. So as you're zipping here, once it's zipped up, you can kind of take this flap and you can flap it over there, the zipper, and that's going to protect that zipper from allowing a lot of the water and elements and stuff like that to seep down into the zipper liner area there and then right through the zipper and into your bag. So again, a really nice feature there to keep stuff out and keep this this bag nice and clean and dry, especially. So kind of a cool feature that I haven't seen on other bags that I've purchased before. It does have that Velcro front for a patch, which a lot of people like to do. They put their patches on there, so that's kind of a neat feature. The padded belt for comfort on the shoulders and back, the adjustable straps, which a lot of these backpacks come with. So big or small, this is generally going to be a universal size fit. You're going to be able to get this around you, or make it comfortable for you. It did have all three of those compartments, the different sizes. It does have two mesh pockets on each side. As you can see here, it is open. It doesn't seal up, and it is a breathable mesh. There isn't anything protecting that, but that's real nice for any type of immediate stuff that you might need, or maybe you're using the backpack and you just need to throw something in your pockets. You can kind of do that until you can get the backpack off your shoulders and put it away to where you need it, that kind of thing. But real nice to have those handy features like that where you don't have a zipper, you can kind of just throw things in there. It has D-ring attachments on here, which a lot of these backpacks come with. I really like these things. You can hang off your hydration packs and things like that, or really anything that has a clip type thing to it. You can clip on there and hang off, and it's really easily accessible. Once you're have this around your shoulders, you can grab those off there. So these D-rings are really helpful, and it looks like they're pretty well built in there. The stitching on this bag, I didn't find any fraying coming off, which is pretty unusual for bags like this. I think the last two bags I purchased, you'll go around, you'll find the stitching where the stuff is popping out, and you kind of have to clean it up yourself a little bit, and a lot of times that stitching comes loose. This bag had zero stitching issues that I could find anywhere on the bag. There wasn't any loose strings popping out anywhere. I couldn't find anywhere where it was loose or pulling apart. It seems like it's a very well built, well stitched bag. I don't notice any double stitching. It's all single stitch, but it is stitched well, which is really nice. So I expect that it will hold together pretty well. And overall, it's just a great bag for the money, guys. I really like it. I'm looking forward to kind of getting my range bag out of my car, which is just a black kind of carry one, and getting this in there. This has a little bit more room. It's a little bit more usable. If I need to pop out, grab it out of my trunk and run, I can put it on my back instead of trying to run down the street with a suitcase type thing. So really excited to get this into my car. Really nice bag for the money. I do recommend it. Like I said, I'll put the link to the particular bag down below, because sometimes these are hard to find, the specific ones that you're looking for. There's a lot of different variations. And then as well, take use of that IntoWeapons 10 code for 10% off. That was, again, really cool of this company to provide. They didn't have to do that for any reason. And again, thanks to them for sending over this patch. So sometimes you drop the IntoWeapons name now, I guess, and you get a little bit of perks out of it, which is kind of cool. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I appreciate watching. Until next time, take her easy.